wonderful things he does. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight we are here with some of the cast members from the film The Wizard of Oz. We're going to be interviewing them on the political and economical views of that time. First off, we have Judy Garland. Judy, can you please tell us about your character?
Well, Dorothy Gale was originally supposed to be a glamorous blonde, but then she was changed to be a young farm girl who eventually loses consciousness during a tornado and goes on a magical journey to the wonderful land of Oz.
Okay, so how can her life be viewed politically and economically?
Well, Dorothy lives on a farm in Kansas, and the author, Frank L. Baum, portrayed it to be the political and economic issues back in the 1800s. So Kansas was just a barren, dull wasteland, and agriculture was really tough. Many people blamed all the issues just on the farmers, which is ironic because Dorothy was born into a farming family. Also, I thought was interesting was Dorothy's dog, Toto, stands for teetotaler, which is someone who didn't drink alcohol at the time.
Well, that's very interesting. Thank you, Judy, for your time. And next we'll be interviewing Ray Bolger, Jack Haley, and Bert Law. Thank you, gentlemen, for joining us. Ray, can you explain to us the relevance of the movie and the economy?
The Yellow Brick Road scene of us all together meeting for the first time represents the forming of the Populist Party. Also, Scarecrow is relevant to farming, which is a major part of this time frame.
And Jack?
Well, the Tin Man is sort of like a robot, which is how most of the workers were treated. He represents an industry worker.
Uh-huh. And Bert?
Oh, well, the Lion's lack of courage was how everyone felt during the time, since everyone felt the same. Nobody had the nerve to say anything.
Well, thank you very much, gentlemen.
You're welcome.
And next joining us will be Margaret Hamilton, who played the Wicked Witch. Margaret, can you please tell us the significance of the political viewpoints of your character?
Well, yes, the Wicked Witch of the West is an evil enslaver who represents the composite malign forces of nature that plague farmers in the Midwest. The spell she puts on Dorothy and her friends, the Poppies, represents anti-imperialism. The melting scene is showing populist elections hope seed. The witch setting the scarecrow on fire shows the plague for the farmers and government ignoring them. Also, with the melting, it shows McKinley has been defeated.
Well, very interesting. Thank you so much. Now we're going to hear from the people who played the Ozians. So, can we please have all the Ozians come up on stage? So, can you please tell us your opinions and how you felt about all this?
Well, we represent the elite.
Basically, we're the envy of the populace.
We represent the upper class.
We support the high powers.
Wow, thank you very much. That was very interesting. Now we're going to interview Billy Burke, who played Glinda the Good Witch. Billy, can you explain your role politically?
Well, Glinda represents the electorate of the upper Midwest.
And is there any irony portrayed?
Well, Glinda's tender kiss on Dorothy's forehead shows electorate support, and the snow she placed on the field of poppies represents silver.
Well, thank you very much. And last, we're going to be interviewing some of the Munchkins. Thank you two for coming. Can you please tell me something interesting that you know about your roles?
Well, we Munchkins represent the Populist Party.
I see. And what about some interesting facts about the movie?
Well, Dorothy's ruby slippers were only made red for the movie. They believed that they would stand out better on the Yellow Brick Road.
I see.
Originally, her shoes were silver to show the demand for free silver.
Another interesting fact is that the Twisters stood for the political whirl and the nation was going through.
Well, thank you both very much. that about ends it for us. Thank you all for coming.